Living my life, not the L famous on the check-in, living my life, not thinking about it twice, you heard? Yo, man, I'm just going to give y'all a little backstory on that story that dropped this morning. If you don't know, go check St. Laz, L famous. You heard new story just dropped. Fight at the PAL leads to a shootout. You heard? This is my famous building right here, you heard? I'm going to drop a story about my famous building because my building is famous that I grew up in. This is the same building. This was the old Yankee Hotel where the Yankees used to be at back in the days, the old Yankee Stadium. That's the old Yankee Hotel. You heard? My old building where I grew up at. That got his own history. I'm going to drop that story. But, yo, that's where the PAL was at. The PAL was right there. You heard? The fight started right here. You heard? Them niggas got niggas was fighting all the way to right there. That's where my man was sitting on the mat doing them dirty. You heard? Know what I'm saying? Boom. Nigga got up and walked up there. You heard? Come on, baby. Nigga, come on, man. You started the whole shit because you couldn't handle that shit, baby. You heard? Couldn't handle that shit. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Started the whole shit because he couldn't handle that shit, baby. But, you know, that's another story. You heard? That's what I told you. I told that story, man. But yeah, so then after that, we went downtown. You know what I'm saying? You know the story. Went downtown. Had to get to Bristol. You heard? Came back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Remember I just showed you my building. So the girl that he was messing with lived in my building. You know what I'm saying? Girl, everybody, you know, a few people liked her, you heard? You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? She liked to fuck with older cats. You know what I'm saying? So niggas, she never fucked with niggas on the block like that. She only fucked with one nigga on the block. But this nigga used to come through fronting because, you know, that's how them older niggas used to do back in the days. You know what I'm saying? He was rolling with the legends, you heard? He was running with the 50 Mad Dogs, and he was running with B.O. and them niggas, you heard? You know what I'm saying? He really was running with the O and them niggas, you heard? That's why I told you the legends from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And we was little niggas. And ever since that shootout, every time I seen B.O., he used to look at me funny because he knew. He knew they told him that that's the nigga that had that shit with such and such and had all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. You know what I'm saying? And he used to always look at me when I used to see him out because he knew that I was a gangster like him on the up and coming shit. You know what I'm saying? But on a different level, you heard? And this is where we were standing at, right here, at this bench, right here. They didn't have all these gates here before, you heard? It was just a hill. So we were standing right here, and that's where the three cars pulled up at, right there. And when the three cars pulled up, it used to be mad trees, so they couldn't really see us up here like that. We was just sitting, we was right here, looking at them. You heard? And then I told you, pulled up, the nigga pointed to us. My man's older brother and them ran off that way to run to the building and go get the joints. And then all the older niggas started coming up these steps right here, you heard? Then when they got to the top of the steps, that's when he was like, I don't want it like that, because they said my man had the gun out right here. I'm like, buck them niggas, man. Buck them niggas, B. Buck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But my man ain't buck them niggas because, you know, he was a little nervous and scared because I told you we was dealing with a different element of niggas. So then they started fighting. In the fight, they went right here to this area, right here. Right here, this area. You know what I'm saying? And they was fighting. And it was a mad crowd right around here. Mad crowd. Then I was in the back. We was in the back. And it was all the whole crowd was full with niggas. And me and my man was in the back with the hammer. And my man is a fighter, so he was about to go in the front with the fight. And I had to tell him, nah, you can't do that. We little. The niggas will destroy us, you heard? Niggas will fiend us out, take the hammer, beat us up, all that shit after that. These niggas is big, older niggas. You heard? They was headed to the Rucker, and they used to go to the Rucker like 15, 20 deep. So they was headed to the Rucker. That's why they was so deep. So it was like he went back to the block with that bullshit at the right time. They was already about to go to the Rucker, and so he was like, yo, I got jumped on over there on such and such. But see, I'm gonna show you how shit work out. This shit all happened. Boom. The nigga hit my man. I said, bust them niggas, bust them niggas. The niggas start running. They all start running to their cars down there. You heard? Running. You heard? I run down the hill right here, because like I told you, it's a little hill. I run down the hill. bucking at the niggas crazy. Dang, doom, dang, 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 dang. It only was a deuce, but that shit was letting off, B. It felt like I had a Mac or a tech or some shit, nigga. I'm telling you, letting off. Bang, 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 bang. Then them niggas all lit up them niggas' cars. Then I ran on the block. Now, matter of fact, I ran over there. I was about to run across the Congress, but I doubled back, you know what I'm saying, and came back to the block, and everybody on the block, like, I was just hoping that nobody, kids or nothing, got hit on the block, because I knew I would be in big trouble and shit, but God was with me. Nothing happened to nobody, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And, yo, the funny shit is, the funny shit is, I jumped on the train, right after the shootout, I jumped on the train and went to Rucker, but guess what? The niggas that I just shot their cars up, guess where they was headed? And guess where they was at? Rucker, B. That shit was crazy, man. I went to Rucker, I had the hammer on me. I was waiting, B. I ain't seen none of them niggas. I got out of there like 20 minutes. I was out of there, you heard? Rucker. Shit was crazy that day, you heard? I went out for my man, you heard? Put it in for him, you heard? You know what I'm saying? You heard? My block, man.